Okay, I really wanted this video to be like me talking to the camera and like all that stuff and just having like insert clip here and all that kind of cool shit. But you know, my phone decided to have a stroke, my computer decided to have a seizure, and you know what? It didn't work. So now we're stuck with this. So I think on the inside we are all just kind of dying a little bit because of Supernatural. Supernatural is the longest running sci-fi show. And if you go on Wikipedia and look up like longest running TV shows, Supernatural is pretty high up there along with The Simpsons, Grey's Anatomy, and other things like that. People have been speculating when Supernatural is going to end, and thankfully I don't think we need to worry about the ending anytime soon. And I have a lot of reasons for this. A lot of people believe that season 14 will be Supernatural's last season, and frankly, after doing a lot of research on the internet, I have come to the conclusion that this is false. Firstly, there was a rumor that said that 300 episodes would be the last of Supernatural, which would land in the middle of season 14. To make fans want to die even more, there was another rumor about season 14 only having about 20 episodes. To squash that rumor of Supernatural ending at 300 episodes, here is an interview where Jensen, Jared, and Misha are all confronted with this rumor and shut it down.
Well, there was an interview you guys did where you talked about maybe trying to get to 300 episodes. Would you care to talk about that some more?
Just 300?
Or more?
Who said that?
I think it was more of like, that's the next milestone. That would be, like, we kind of have our eyes set on, you know, getting there, and then we'll see. I mean, he keeps talking about another number, but I don't want to mention that.
Well, it's funny because I think we're just distracting ourselves because about a week and a half ago,
we just blew through 250.
We wrapped 250.
I think the number should be 666.
600?
That's in like 18 years.
Well,
here we go. All right, Gunsmoke, you're on.
Yeah. Headliner, Misha wants 666 episodes.
Odd coming from an angel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we don't know, and the network doesn't seem to have any
designs to kill us.
Designs to knock us off. We still have amazing support from the studio. We still, oddly enough, get along. Don't know how much of that's going to last. But
I keep on having a moment in summer during upfronts, and we're not able to make it every year because we're family or we're working or something. But I always ask, like, okay, when they played the Supernatural reel, how did they present it? Did they say on the 12th season of Supernatural expect this, or did they say on the 12th and final season of Supernatural? And there's like a sigh of relief when it's like, no, they just said 12th season. I'm like, okay, cool. I think that means they're not going to cancel it because they're not just going to tell the fans like at the end of the season, oh yeah, by the way, that was it, guys. I hope y'all watch. So
yeah, there'll be plenty of warning.
I like to think that there will be warning. There'll be a group decision.
But when that comes, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Now that is squashed, let's address the rumor of season 14 being the end. Obviously, Jared and Jensen are the main actors of this show. There are a lot of characters in the show that aren't particularly super important, but the main thing is if Jared, Jensen, and Misha want to continue with the show. Here are a few clips of them just reacting to fans asking about the ending.
The president of the CW pretty much said that Supernatural could go on forever.
Really?
Well, he doesn't see an end in sight.
Mr. Pedowitz himself
Yes.
said that.
Mark, well, he doesn't want it to end. He wants it to keep going. Can you believe it has already gone as long as it has?
No, I was talking to Peter Roth, president of Warner Brothers Television last night, and he said that he hopes to see it go to season 20. So between Pedowitz and Roth wanting it to last a long time.
I think he hugged me last night. I was actually very impressed.
He's a big hugger.
He's a big hugger.
He hugged me too.
He did?
It is not
well,
lie.
then don't take away my joy.
That's really cheapening the whole thing. I thought the hug was special for me.
How much longer do you see the Supernatural series running?
I don't know, that's kind of been a small topic of conversation lately, and to be honest, I don't know. I mean,
if you could write the series finale, how would you both want it to end personality?
I had a dream, this was a few weeks ago, and I dreamed... You were at school naked? I dreamed... I have that one all the time. I dreamed the end of the series, and this is not the way that I don't know that I would want it to go this way, but it was really interesting. Sam had died, and bear with me, and because Dean couldn't get it back, and all of the tools that he wanted to use, like Angels or a deal with Crowley or any kind of deal that he could make, all of it was gone to him, and there was no way that he was getting it back. So in this dream, I still see it.
Very vivid. It was this long stretch of highway with nothing but fields, and Dean gets out of the Impala and hands the keys over to a stranger. And the guy hands him keys, and we don't know for what. The guy gets in the Impala and takes off, and then the camera kind of turns around to reveal Dean's got a motorcycle. And then he gets on, and it's super sad because he's like, I don't have my brother, what do I need a passenger for? So he gets on this single-seated motorcycle and drives off down the highway.
These are pretty recent con events too, so to say the least, I'm pretty sure we know that Jensen and Jared won't be quitting anytime soon. Another thing to mention is an interview at TV Line where Andrew Dabb, one of the writers of Supernatural, states he doesn't think that season 14 will be the end. I will put a clip of that right here. It's not a video interview, it's a text interview, so you can read that as I'm talking right now. But to address the 20 episode rumor, which seems to be what most people are freaking out about, Supernatural is said to only have 20 episodes this season. Most of the CW's fall shows have about 22 episodes per season, which is how many Supernatural had up to season 6, excluding season 3, which had 16 episodes due to the writer's strikes. All seasons past season 6 have had 23 episodes, and that's been their pattern ever since. The reason why I tell you guys not to worry about this is because the CW could be cutting down its quantity, making more room for other shows. The CW does have a lot of popular TV shows, including Supernatural, Riverdale, Flash, Arrow. I definitely know that Supernatural is a CW show, but I'm not positive about the others, but I'm pretty sure. Also, season 14 hasn't even started filming. I'm pretty sure they start filming in July, but I could be wrong. The thing is, this could be the network's suggestion. If you're like me, you might enjoy the episodes where they're focused more on the main plot and the arc of the season rather than going on random hunts, which is something they have cut down on in the past few years. This may be a good thing for those of you who may not enjoy the filler episodes as much as the episodes related to the plot, because they would take away these filler episodes and make sure their story is told all the way through with the 20 episodes. I am not happy about season 14 having 20 episodes, but know that this has not been confirmed by the CW or Supernatural's actors or cast or crew yet. They are still in the early days of setting up for season 14, so this should not really be that worrisome for us. Supernatural's been on for such a long time that I know that we would get some kind of warning if the show was going to be on the last season. I don't think Supernatural is going to end anytime soon because Supernatural is the CW's longest running show, which is totally deserved. Supernatural is literally older than the CW itself. Because the show has been on for so long and we as a fan base have gone through so much with these characters, it would be just plain fucking cruel for them not to let us know ahead of time that the show is coming to an end. Supernatural still has a lot of people who watch it, and the backlash they would receive would be terrible. An example of this would be when the CW decided not to pick up Wayward Sisters. If you were on Twitter for that shitstorm, I apologize. But to close this up, you don't need to worry about the ending of Supernatural anytime soon. If they were really going to end the series, and this would be the absolute last season, the actors would know, the crew would know, and we would know. 300 episodes is just a milestone, and the 20 episode rumor has not been confirmed by the CW or Supernatural yet. So, I say cheers to you guys, because when Supernatural does eventually end, I don't know what I'll do with my life. Bye.